Hosea 1. This is the Lord's message that came to Hosea, son of Beeri, during the time of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, king of Judah, and during the time of Jeroboam, son of Joash, king of Israel. When the Lord first spoke through Hosea, he said to him, "Go marry a prostitute who will bear illegitimate children conceived through prostitution, because the nation continually commits spiritual prostitution by turning away from the Lord." So Hosea married Gomer, the daughter of Diblaim. Then she conceived and gave birth to a son for him. Then the Lord said to Hosea, "Name him Jezreel, because in a little while I will punish the dynasty of Jehu on account of the bloodshed in the valley of Jezreel, and I will put an end to the kingdom of Israel. At that time, I will destroy the military power of Israel in the valley of Jezreel." She conceived again and gave birth to a daughter. Then the Lord said to him, "Name her No Pity, Lo-Ruhamah, because I will no longer have pity on the nation of Israel, for I will certainly not forgive their guilt. But I will have pity on the nation of Judah. I will deliver them by the Lord their God. I will not deliver them by their warriors' bow, by sword, by military victory, by chariot horses, or by chariots." When she had weaned No Pity, Lo-Ruhamah, she conceived again and gave birth to another son. Then the Lord said, "Name him Not My People, Lo-Ammi, because you are not my people, and I am not your God." However, in the future, the number of people of Israel will be like the sand of the sea that can be neither measured nor numbered. Although it was said to them, "You are not my people," it will be said to them, "You are children of the living God." Then the people of Judah and the people of Israel will gather together. They will appoint for themselves one leader and will flourish in the land. Certainly the day of Jezreel will be great. Welcome in, Supersonic. Okay, so if you didn't catch it right here, this verse 10 says 2:1. That's because in the Hebrew version, this is the next chapter. So we have that every once in a while, so that's what they're just pointing out there. So let's start this out. So we start out with Hosea. Let's go find out what Hosea means. Dun, dun, dun. Why did it? I didn't mean to check mark the box. I just wanted to click on Hosea. Okay, Hosea.
Strong's H 1954. Hosea.
Okay, so it's salvation. Salvation. Hosea is salvation. Similar to Joshua, Hosea is salvation. The son of Beeri. I don't know that Beeri is going to mean anything, but we're here. We'll look up another name. It's an interesting name. And then we have the time that he is at, the name of the kings that are in power as he is there.
Strong's H 882. Beeri.
Okay, so Beer, when you see Beer Sheba, it is the well of Sheba. So Beeri, the I on the end makes it possessive, my well. So beer is well, which is a fun thing. You know, beer is what people consume, and we go down to the watering hole to have a beer. I mean, there's just a fun connection there, if you can remember that. Okay, so the Lord's message comes to Hosea. The Lord speaks through Hosea and said to him, "Go marry a prostitute and bear illegitimate children conceived through prostitution, because the nation continually commits prostitution by turning away from the Lord. Okay, let me see what we have here on the Gomer. To take for yourself in conjunction with the phrase. Okay, so Hebrew, a wife, woman of harlots. The noun means fornication. The term does not refer to mere adultery, unfaithfulness, which is expressed with the root na'af. The plural, harlotries, is an example of the plural of character or the plural of repeated behavior. The phrase wife of harlots probably refers to a woman who is a prostitute, probably a temple prostitute serving at a Baal temple. So that's an interesting thought, that it possibly could be that her practice is as a shrine prostitute. So he goes and he does this. Now, which one should he choose? Like, here's one of those, like, why, how does he know who? But it says he married Gomer, so let's go look her name up. My brain always thinks Gomer Pyle, because that's the only time I've ever heard the name Gomer, I guess, is probably why. But, and a Gomer is a derogatory term that was used when I was a kid for somebody that wasn't so bright. They're a Gomer. Let's see what her name means.
Strong's H 1586. Gomer. Gomer.
Okay, so Gomer means complete. That's interesting. So her name means complete. So go marry a prostitute, and so he chooses a prostitute named Complete. He marries her, and she conceives and gives birth to a son for him. And they name him Jezreel because of what Jehu had done and shed blood in the valley of Jezreel. Now, we'd have to go read Kings or Chronicles to learn about that. We're not reading that today, but that's where you would go read about that. And God says, I'm going to destroy the military power of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. So that's the first thing. So he is living out a message. This is one of the things that some of the prophets do. They live out a dramatic play that people are watching their lives. So God has told him, go live out the relationship that I have with my people. They constantly are in prostitution. I want you to go marry a prostitute. You are representing me in this story. The prostitute is representing them. They should see a reflection of their behaviors in the prostitute and a reflection of me in your behaviors. That's why it's all set up here. Yep, you needed a number to be even there. Supersonic for the words looked up. I get that. Mr. Dave, good morning. We made it to Friday. We did. We were just talking about that when we started. Okay. She conceives again and gives birth to a daughter, and here name her No Pity. Like this is a horrible name for a daughter. No Pity. Lo-Ruhamah. Lo-Ruhamah. But every time that you hear the name, you're supposed to think about this whole story. Like every time you hear no pity, no pity, no pity. Like no pity, go out and play. No pity, time to come home. Hey, have everybody seen No Pity? I mean, he like his children are part of the story. I will have no pity on the nation of Judah. I will deliver. But I will have pity. I will have no pity on the nation of Israel. So the northern kingdom will have no pity. There are no good kings in the northern kingdom. The southern kingdom does have some, but some are bad. Mr. Dave, I am doing well today. Thank you. She conceived again and gave birth to a son. So a son, a daughter, and a son. And Lo-Ammi, because you are not my people. So the son's name is not my people. Not my people. Like, okay, you are acting like you're not my people because you're following foreign gods. So the name of the child is pointing out exactly what the people are doing. However, in the future, the number of the people of Israel will be like the sand. Though God is going to bring punishment, that is the certainty. God does not let the people who claim his name do evil things and get away with it indefinitely. like, there's some people that want their nation, regardless of if it's the United States or other nations, they want their nation to claim itself as being a Christian nation. I'm nervous of that idea, because if we're claiming to be that and then we're not representing that well, we're not taking care of the poor, the widow, the orphan, and the foreigner, which are the four groups of people that are constantly, we're told to take care of throughout the Old Testament, and we're going to claim to be the people of God. I don't like that idea, because then we're liable for all of those things that we don't do. So, yeah, I don't want my nation to claim that, because we don't live up to it. We do not live up to it. Let me just say that. We don't. In many ways, I don't think we do. Okay, so then also there is the people of Judah and the people of Israel will be gathered together. So, not my people are going to be said that they are the children of the living God when they are mingled back together with the tribe of Judah. So they are going to come back together after God is going to punish them. They are going to be gathered together. They're going to appoint themselves one leader. Both Judah and Israel are going to, and they will flourish in a land. Certainly the days of Jezreel will be great. Okay, now we have to have an argument of, does this happen when they come back from exile and then they are, for a short period of time with the Maccabees, self-governing, and is that the answer to this when they are all together as one tribe, and then during that time, even though they're overruled or ruled over by another power? Or is it, no, that doesn't happen until the nation of Israel? Is it actually the nation of Israel because they're not following God? They're a democratic country, which may or may not have religious people. They're not following. So it's like, did this get fulfilled or not? I don't know if I know the answer to that. Count Doku, happy Friday, everyone. Thank you. Okay, so there we go. There is Hosea 1. Everybody feeling good? Hosea, not the most exciting, not the most fun book, not the most glorious. We have Hosea told to go marry a prostitute. I don't know, a lot of people sitting around going, thank you. I just been waiting for permission to go and do that. Marry someone of ill repute who has been far away from God. I've been looking forward to it. Couldn't wait to do it. Oh, now we have a kid, and I need to name the kid a bizarre name to point to the relationship between God and his people. Let me get right on that. Jezreel. Okay, I'm naming after that place where you did evil. Not my people's the last one. What was the second one? Oh, no pity, and not my people. Like, they're not wonderful names, anybody. I don't think they are. Okay.